CEO running from Creating a Difference, TruBallReviews.com. We're going to show you some bowling ball reviews. We have the Storm IQ Tour as a control ball, and we're going to compare the Storm IQ Tour to the Thrill by MOTIV. This is a lower end ball. This ball is shiny, so we do not expect our 2000 grit IQ Tour ball to hook. I mean, we expect it to hook a lot more than the Thrill, because the Thrill is a lower end ball. The Thrill is obviously a different finish, but nonetheless, it gives you a good comparison. It'll let you know if you have the IQ Tour drilled like we do, which is 60 by 4 3/4 by 30 degrees, sanded with a TruCut 2000 grit surface in your bowling center, and you could roll it. You can get a rough idea of how that ball performs, and then that would give you an inkling of how the Thrill by MOTIV would perform by watching our ball review. Not about striking, it's about making relative comparisons, because relative comparisons will help you decide if this ball fits into your bag or not. And if you need something ball motion wise, then that's why it's good to get more bowling balls. If you've got a bowling ball motion if you've got a bowling ball motion that you like, getting the same one is kind of redundant. Don't know that that's necessarily what you want to do, but this process that we use will help you determine whether that is useful or not. Now we're missing a 6-pin there, but that's okay. Dustin can still throw the Thrill. We're looking at the ball motion, and he might actually hit the spot. Nope. All right. So he's throwing over that third arrow with both balls. Obviously, there's a performance difference there between the two balls. On the Kegel chromium pattern, if we move to the right, second arrow, we're going to see more friction. More friction means more hook, right? IQ Tour's case, we're going to get earlier hook. In the Thrill, it may be enough to get that ball to be right to the pocket. So we're going to find out here. So he's going to throw the IQ Tour, and it's Brooklyn at second arrow. So now we will throw the MOTIV Thrill, and we'll see how that ball performs. And we're looking at the Specto data, and obviously we're seeing a significant amount of less hook. It looks like it's about 8 boards. So actually, then this actually may be pocket. I guess it might actually be right in the pocket. We'll see. Second arrow looks good. A little long, less back end, and it did not quite recover. Nonetheless, normally we would go to fourth arrow now, so we'll jump into fourth arrow and just kind of see how the ball performs there. Now that's more oil, which basically means that the MOTIV ball is not going to perform in the heavier oil, which is not designed for heavier oil, so that makes a lot of sense. But maybe you need a ball that goes longer than your IQ Tour that's drilled like our control ball. Maybe you need a ball that hooks less. Maybe you need something that's better on the burn, right? And if that's the case, then a Thrill may be in your future, because that is what we are seeing that ball do relative to our control ball. The control ball is important because, like I said, it just gives you a baseline, right? A lot of times the baseline that is used in ball reviews, including ours, has been the bowler. We don't necessarily throw the ball like the bowler, so we want to be able to give you a bowling ball as a baseline. And by doing that, it will allow you to get a better idea if the ball fits in your bag or not. So there is a good comparison there. Those shots were very, very close, and obviously we saw a lot less hook. Now we're going to bring out the lights, cut them out. We're going to go to Clutch and see what Clutch has to say about the Thrill and about the IQ Tour. So we're going to go back to third arrow. Dustin's going to go back to third arrow with the 2000 grit sanded IQ Tour, and we're going to watch the ball go down the lane. And we got some bubbles. Got a little bubbles there, Dustin. Got some bubbles there. So that was close to third arrow. Ball went through the face. So now we'll throw the IQ Tour in a similar spot. I'm sorry, we'll throw the Thrill in a similar spot. Ball sure looks good. Neon yellow, neon pink. Definitely a pretty piece. So third arrow, Thrill with the bubbles. And we got some bubble action, a good shot. Interesting, right? So those balls were identically thrown. Looking at the data, Specto data says they were thrown the same. And it did say that the Thrill did hook less still. The thrill did hook less. That's one of the best parts of being able to do the review in this format and this fashion, is it lets you see the ball performance and ball process comparative to the IQ Tour. So now we're looking at the IQ Tour at 5,000 grit. We've got 2 IQ Tours here. So this one is 5,000 grit compared to the Thrill with the bubbles. And she strikes as well. So what I'm going to tell you is the Thrill's a good piece for the longer or the shorter pattern when you need the ball. I don't think the Thrill actually, can you get a full rec there, Dustin? I don't think the Thrill is one of those angular balls, right? It's definitely more smooth, or more of a continuous ball, which is good. It's going to work. Let's move further right with the Thrill, please. I think, as we get further to the friction, the Thrill will really thrive, because I don't know. What do you think you should do?
I'm going to go between first and second arrow.
Okay.
Try to be pretty straight.
So a lot straighter launch angle in between first and second arrow, and we'll see how the Thrill does there. I think it's going to be a better spot for that particular ball. There's more friction there. Oh, there we go. 10 back. Look at Dustin. Look at it. He just makes the move and he knows off his hand that ball's good. So now you've got a little better understanding of how the MOTIV Thrill may fit in your arsenal and what that ball will do relative to the control ball. You can get the control ball from us with a 2,000 grit verified surface, as well as a free 2,000 grit sanding pad, by going to the website TruBallReviews.com, and you can get the control ball from us there. Also, you can buy the MOTIV Thrill at bowlingforless.com if you're interested in that as well too. So we got more information coming. So like and subscribe to the channel. Check us out. We got some good stuff coming for you guys, especially using the clutch bowling system to help us verify the shots, as well as with Specto, to give you some more insight into bowling balls, to let you know if a bowling ball is right for you and your game. So with that being said, I'm out of here. CEO, running for Creative Difference. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And check out one of the other videos on the screen for more information. Thanks for joining us.